Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to continue with the further part of the lesson Environmental Balance. In the previous video, we have studied that in nature there are many food chains. Okay, so see one question they are asking us, that is, if one of the links in a chain is lost from the chain, can the food chain last? Means you can see one chain is given to you all, that is sunlight, grass, rabbit and snake. Means grass grows in the presence of sunlight, rabbit is feeding on the grass and snake feeds on the rabbit. So any one from them, for example grass, rabbit or snake, from this any one is missing, can the food chain last or can it continue? No. Okay, so after studying this point, let us move on to the next important point, that is the food web. So they are asking us to observe the various food chains shown in the picture given below. So this is the picture and we have to recognize or observe various food chain. Okay, so few I will tell you all, others you can find. You have to study or observe this food chain with the help of arrow. So see, the first picture which you have here is grass. So look at the grass. From there the arrow goes near the deer. Means grass is eaten by deer, deer is eaten by fox. So this is one food chain. Next, grass is eaten by deer and deer is eaten by lion. This is other one. Now next one, grass is eaten by worm, worm is eaten by grasshopper, grasshopper by frog, frog by snake, snake by eagle. So like this variety or different food chains you can find. Now we'll move on to the fruits. Fruits are eaten by rabbits and rabbits are eaten by eagle. Or fruits are eaten by rat, rats are eaten by snake and snakes are eaten by eagle. Or fruits eaten by rats and rats directly eaten by eagle. Next, rat. Rat, how can you take? Fruit, same. Okay, so like this many food chains you can find. Or like this also, see, grass eaten by worm, worm eaten by grasshopper, grasshopper eaten by rat, rat eaten by snake, snake eaten by eagle. So in nature we have different types or different kinds of food chain. Okay, next here, can you tell? Find the different food chains of which the worm and the mouse form a link. Means you have to see different food chain in which you will have worm and rat as one link. Okay, so first we will learn about worm. So see, if we'll start from grass, then we will have worm, worm will be eaten by grasshopper, grasshopper by frog. Or students, fruits or leaves are eaten by worm, worm is eaten by grasshopper. Here you can stop. So like this, in this food chain we had worm. Now rat. Fruits are eaten by rat, rats are eaten by snake, snake is eaten by eagle. Or fruits are eaten by rat and rats are directly eaten by eagle. Or you can go from here. See, worm, grasshopper, rat. So these are the different food chains in which you can find worm or mouse as a link. So students, always remember, one living thing can be a part of number of food chains. So just now we have seen worm or rat, both were there in different food chains, isn't it? So we can say that one living thing can be a part of number of food chains, and this gives rise to food web in nature. So what have we studied about the food web? The food chains are interlinked. That means we are unable to separate the food chains. They are always interlinked, means they are dependent on each other. Next, one living thing can be a part of many food chains. The interlinking of several food chains forms a food web. Let us now study about the point, the most important food in food chains, that is what? Plants. Okay. So see students, every living things which are present on the earth are getting their food from the environment. Even we human beings get food from the environment. Means we are dependent on some animals or some plants for our food. Yes. So there are some, means whatever vegetables we eat, they are present in environment. Cereals, pulses, we get them from environment. So every living thing which are present on the earth get their food from the environment. So there are many animals in the environment which eat only the plants, while there are some animals which eat the other animals that are living on plants. Yes. So some animals like goat, deer, you can see they are just eating grass. But there are some animals which are eating the animals which are living on the plants. But students, plants are only the living things which make their own food. Now how do they make their own food? They make their own food in the presence of sunlight. You can see here in the picture they have given us. They prepare their own food in the presence of sunlight. They use water and the carbon dioxide and oxygen, not oxygen, carbon dioxide which is present in the air. Yes. So see, the plant prepare their own food by using the water and carbon dioxide which is present in the air. Yes. So this tells us that the plants are the main source of food chain, or the plants are the main support of every food chain. So now we'll revise the role of plants in the food chain. So see here, animals do not make their own food, but plants make their own food in the presence of sunlight with the help of green colored pigment which is called as chlorophyll. So in the leaves we have this green color pigment, and this green color pigment is called as chlorophyll. And this chlorophyll is present in leaves. Now what do they use? They use carbon dioxide and water. Yes. So the carbon dioxide is present in air, and they use this carbon dioxide from the air and water and prepare their food. This process is called photosynthesis. Okay. So see student, there are some animals which are directly or indirectly dependent on plants for their food. So plants are the main support of every food chain.